still insist there's no greater hand in all this.
Where are your first aid supplies?
The drawer next to the fridge.
He moves, shoot him.
You got yourself hooked up with a live one, huh, Cole? So what you gonna do, shoot me? That's how it's gonna go? Like hell you.
I need to walk for help.
Here's farms and homesteads 13 miles up the road.
He's right. And I don't recommend you go for a hike in the dark when the storm's coming on.
Not staying here, that's for damn sure.
Hey, it's not like they're gonna let you leave. They're more active at night.
I meant what I said before. The sheriff will come looking for us when we don't check in.
Assuming he figures out where we are. I told him not to check in, remember? There's no telling how widespread this storm is or if anyone can even get to us. All right. You're gonna need stitches, but this should hold. How is it?
I could say I had worse, but I'd be lying.
Did you see that out there?
Ain't no lightning that didn't act like any other lightning I'd ever seen before.
No, in that last strike, I thought I saw something right in the field where it hit.
What?
I don't know. Hey!
It's Maria. It's gotta be.
Where?
She's right there, right with the lightning struck in the field. Hey, come on, get these things off me. Hurry up.
No,
I
you
gotta
can
go.
show me with the cuffs on. Hey, Deputy Salter, you stay here.
Hold on. Just in case.
Maria! Maria! Maria!
Get this on her. Where did she come from?
No, don't you touch her!
I'm just gonna check her vitals. Okay? Okay. Yeah, she seems to be okay.
Could you get these cuffs off me so I can bring my wife back in my house? Please. Come on, baby. Do you think you could do me one more favor?
What?
When we get back inside, could you go to my wife's closet and pick out something decent for her to wear? I'd hate for her to wake up wearing something hideous that I picked for her. She'd kill me.
Yeah.
Hey. Maria, hey, come on, wake up, Maria.
Jackson, hey, come on.
Come on. Hey.
Where's Jonah?
He's not here.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. They've got their hands all over. I can't move. I can't help him. He's just a little boy.
Maria. It's cold, Salter. Can you tell me where you were? Who you were with?
Can't you see she needs a rest? Why don't you just leave her be?
This is all your fault. Our boy is gone because of you. He's gone. Get away from me. You said everything would be all right. You said you'd fix it, but you couldn't. You better make this right. You get our boy back. He's the only good thing you ever did.
You'd fix it. What does that mean?
Who are you?
She's an FBI agent. She's gonna help us find Jonah.
Mrs. Pritchard, can you remember anything that happened to you? How Jonah was taken?
Taken? Why, Jackson gave our son to those things, didn't you, Jackson?
What things, Mrs. Pritchard?
The angels his daddy used to tell him about before that crazy old man took off his own head with his shotgun.
Angels.
Once he said, watch over this house. Jackson actually called them down.
Maria!
No. Me and Jonah, we had plans to go to my sister's, but my little man, he got real sick. He was burning up.
Fine. You want to know? You want to know everything? I'll tell you everything.
You wouldn't pay for a doctor, and now he's gonna die.
Quiet. Your Lord of mercy, turn turn to you in this time of great need.
Jackson, this isn't right. Oh my God!
Keep your head down!
You took one of those things? Don't you understand? They're not angels. And they've got Jonah. You're a fool, Jackson!
Maria,
You're
come
a
on.
fool!
Come on.
Was that the first time you'd ever seen one of those creatures? Mr. Pritchard, this isn't a game. Was that the first time you had
No.
ever...
It was not the first time.
What? Then when was?
Just after my daddy died. Right before me and Maria got married. I saw a light out in the field. And then I was in the light. It's like water. Being in water, only heavier. And then all of a sudden, I was someplace else. I couldn't hardly see, but I knew they were all around me. Just looking at me, studying me like I was some kind of animal or something.
Did they do anything to you?
I don't know. I mean, I can't. I don't remember.
Why you? Why here? If we knew what they were after...
What was that noise?
Cage.
You really did it. It's one of them.
What's it doing?
It's calling him.
That's right! Yeah, you call him. They can't help you! Huh? Not until my son is brought back to me unharmed. You're gonna stay right there. You understand me? Huh?
Jackson, I don't know if you want to be doing that.
Jackson, really?
Earl?
They're inside. I need to get the generator rolling.
Generator? Why?
House is wired, electrified on the outside. I should keep a couple from coming in.
You electrified our house?
Yeah, and the lights too. That way we can at least see the bastards.
The cars are dead. What makes you think the generator's gonna work?
Because it did before. Come on, you gotta get me out of this now. Now! Come on! I'll go with them.
Okay. There you go. I'll stay with Maria.
Okay, I need my key.
there? Deputy Salter? Pritchard, is that you? Identify yourself.
What happened? We heard shots.
I shot one of them. At least I shot something. I know I shot something, but it's gone. It's just gone.
Is ours still in the cage? Yes or no? Is it in the cage?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay. Can't imagine they can leave us alone now. I'd like to retrieve my shotgun from your car, go look for my dog. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, we'll cover you.
Come on.
Hey, Cole. Oh, wait. It's electrified now. Remember that. Earl! Earl! Come on, boy! Earl! Earl!
Jackson!
No.
Jesus. I don't even want to know what could do that.
They think they could do whatever they want to him, man, but they are not in charge. They are not. They're gonna see. They're gonna see.
Jackson, dial it back a notch. We'll get through this. You have my word.
Your word, Cole?
You explain all that? You have no idea what you are dealing with. I'm sorry, I just talking about my family, you know?
I know.
Well, we can at least be productive while we're all sitting around here. Aside from the traps, you said is the house itself as secure as it can be?
That's a good idea. Marie, take Agent Francis upstairs, check the windows, throw furniture, anything you can against them. Me and Colt, we'll check the back. Come on, go.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Give my son back.
What the heck is that?
My dad used to keep fighting dogs down here. He had to have a way to wrangle the mutts without getting himself bit.
What exactly are you planning on doing to it?
I'm gonna show these sons of bitches the concept of you mess with mine, I'm gonna mess with yours.
Oh, hold on a second. Now, I don't know where this thing is from, but it is one of God's creatures, regardless. And it already looks pretty sick.
And I shall not pity, but life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Now step aside, Colt, or help me.
You heard him over to me, and I'm gonna hook him. Hey, get that side of the cage. Come on, son, bitch, come on, go.
Come on. Go! Move! Go! Get him!
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go! Help me out with this! Help me out! Come on, pull it.
insane this is?
Maria came back with that lightning struck. There's something out there. I intend to figure out what it is. Do you want me to find my son, don't you, Agent Francis?
Let him go. Just let the man go. Jackson, what are you doing?
This has got to be here. It's here. It's got to be here. I know it's here.
What's here?
Hey, Cole, give me your knife. Cole, give me your knife.
Okay. Here.
That pattern. I've seen it before. It's some kind of contact point.
It's not a contact point, it's your goddamn front door! Ah!
Okay, we better reset your crossbow and any other traps you might have. Nobody leaves the house until dawn. We know nothing about the psychology of those things.
Hey, at least I did something. At least I fought back.
And who knows how they'll retaliate?
As long as he gets my son back, I don't care.
Okay, you were right. Those things are not animals. They are more. They are much, much more. And that disc out there is obviously some kind of a teleportation, a gateway, an advanced technology, right? Look at this. Your son drew this. It's just like the design on the disc out there. It's like a mapping system or a circuit diagram, a network.
Come on.
He clearly knew about them. Maybe that's why they're so interested in him.
My son draws crazy shit all the time. Look, huh? Look.
Mr. Pritchard, how did that thing get out there in the first place? Are there any more of them? How long has that thing been out there? Do you have any answers, Mr. Pritchard? Look at this. That's your father, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look really closely. Look behind him.
He was working for him.
I think there's got to be more to it than that. I'm no expert in agriculture, but that land out there does not look very productive. Yet your family held on to it for generation after generation. Why is that?
Tell them what he used to say to you.
Don't be like that idiot Esau. Sell your birthright just because you're a little hungry. Someday we shall reap God's harvest from this patch of earth. It is promised to us. Drum that into me without mercy. Said that my great-great-grandfather was led here by the Lord. He said it in his own way. I never dreamed that it meant all this. All of this. Of course, my daddy had his way out.
If we don't want that to happen again, we need to get to the bottom of this. And the key to that and to finding your son is downstairs in the basement. It was obviously wearing that for protection. I wonder how long it can survive without it. If we're gonna have any chance of trading it for your son, we need to make sure
This
that...
thing can't fucking die. Till I say it can. Now come on, get up, come on! They threw me away.
What?
They made this body. And then they destroyed Jackson.
What does that even mean?
It means my husband is dead. I suspected that he was different for a long time. That the man I fell in love with isn't the one I'm marrying, but... Those are crazy thoughts, right? Not so crazy now. Worst part is, he had me believing it was my fault. It was you. It was you, all along. You goddamn monster.
What did he do?
What did he do? I'll show you. Go ahead, Agent. Have a look.
Oh my God.
All those years of shame, of trying to hide it. He wouldn't even let me give them a proper burial. He said that they were abominations before the Lord.
They're replacing us.
You're saying Pritchard's one of them? I've had you over to my house, and you fooled us all!
How is this possible? How could you not know?
They wanted me to know why I was here. They gotta change. To adapt to life, the new ones, that they can't be mules. They gotta be able to breathe true. You see, their world is dying. They're just running out of time to get it right.
What about Jonah?
Jonah is so important. He's the first natural born. He's the future. It's their future.
What about our future, huh? What about our future?
Halt! Back up! I need you to go upstairs right now and make sure that the house is secure.
Why? If those things want to get in here, there's nothing we can do about it. You've seen what they can do.
It is not easy for them, or they would have done it already. We just need to be able to hang on until morning.
For what? For Jonah? The kid is one of those things. It's them. They're coming.
Focus. We need to hold it together. There is every possibility that Jonah is completely normal. We don't have all the evidence yet.
Evidence? Who cares about evidence? We're done. Don't you see that? We are at the Little Big Horn, and the Indians are circling, and they are gonna do more than scalp us. I just know that I can't go out like that.
Then don't. We have to hold the line here. You and me. And there's nobody else left to do it. And nobody would believe it.
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. We're gonna get your son back. It's time to negotiate. Give them what they want, and we might all get out of this alive.
You call this, this being alive? I'm a goddamn liar. I don't even know what the fuck I am.
Well, you call it a soul, or whatever you like, but there is more Jackson Pritchard left inside there than they counted on. Maybe that was the case with your father. Maybe that's why he took his own life.
They've been using us as lab rats. My whole family for generations.
From where I stand, you're human. And you have been fighting like hell this whole time to protect your family. That counts for something. Don't stop now. Your son needs you.
You've been listening to anything I said. My son is one of them.
We won't know for sure until we get him back safe. And that is the only way.
If my Jackson is still in there somewhere, the man I fell in love with, I'm begging you. Jonah is all that I got left.
Mr. Pritchard, we need your help. You have to decide cold can't hold them off forever.
sick and fragile. I want to wrap it up. Agent, give me that tarp. It's right there on my drill press right there. Maria, come on inside here. Come here. Come on, hurry up now. Come on, put these on. Put those on. Come on over here. Come on.
Agent! What are you doing?
Not a word!
I'm gonna end this tonight. You'll see.
Oh my God. Jackson took it. My babies. They're all gone. I'm scared of what he's gonna do.
I'll get Jonah back.
I'm sorry.
Stop! Put down the gun, Mr. Pritchard.
No! This ends here. The bloodline ends here.
You can't be certain that he's one of
I
them.
am certain!
Daddy, please, please. He's still your son, Mr. Pritchard. Whatever they've done to you, whatever they've done to your family, you can't do this. Please, let go. You're hurting me.
This is for the best boy.
Don't make me shoot, Mr. Pritchard.
God help us all.
Jonah, get over here! Drop it!
What are you gonna do now, Mrs. Pritchard?
I'm gonna make sure nobody takes my boy away from me again!
I don't want to take him away from you.
You government types talk out of both sides of your mouth! You'll take him and you'll lock him up in the lab somewhere!
Don't you even want to know what he is?
No! He's my son! And he's perfect! I'm not gonna let you destroy that!
Oh, it's okay. You're back with Mama. Nobody is gonna hurt you. Sometimes God alone just isn't enough. You'll do whatever you have to protect your child. You can't stop what's happening. Just like you can't stop a mother's love. My boy is home. That's all that matters.
So, Maria Pritchard confirms a lot of what's in your report about how she shot her husband when he tried to kill the boy. And I'm inclined to believe the both of you that it was justifiable homicide. You see what he did to that house and Colt. And to crater his man-made bomb left out there. Not enough left of him to fill a thimble.
What bomb? And I never said that he killed Colt.
Come on. She also gives you quite a bit of credit for launching the assault that got them free from that lunatic.
What? No. I didn't launch an assault, and he wasn't holding them hostage.
Agent Francis, if you insist on holding on to this fairy tale about men from Mars...
I never called them that.
It's gonna cost you your career. And I shouldn't have to remind you that in our line of work, we are limited to only telling those stories which we can actually prove. Right? Now, I've laid out the facts as I see them, as any rational person could see them, and there's absolutely no evidence to the contrary.
Did you check the basement?
There's nothing there.
The cage. There has to be DNA in there if you conduct a sweep.
I don't have the manpower or the resources for that nonsense. It's over. The case is closed. Pritchard was clearly a psycho who became completely unhinged in the last couple of days. He had us all fooled. Look at this place. And I'm saying that your initial suspicions were right, by the way.
I don't care about being right. We can't just sit back and ignore the implications. Is this normal to you, the temperature dropping 30 degrees in 5 minutes? Multiple lightning strikes in the same place.
Listen to me. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. You've proven that. But take my advice. And forget this alien invasion taking over the world crap. All you're gonna get for your trouble is a rubber room and a lithium drip.
I know what I saw.
The local Indians have been telling us stories of spirits and demons on this land for generations. Yours wouldn't be the first one, Agent Francis.
You had it wrong, Colt. Turns out we're the Indians this time around.
What was that?
Just something Deputy Salter said. You know, my father used to brag about being 1/16th Cherokee. Do you think in 100 years any of them will be proud to be 1/16th us?
Take care of yourself now.
You too, Sheriff. And I really mean that.
There's no smoking in here, ma'am.
Is death preferable to knowing what I know now? Maybe. Maybe even worse is the prospect of telling this story over and over, knowing no one will ever believe me. knowing it'll be dismissed as easily as the scribblings of a child.
Jonah? Those chickens aren't gonna feed themselves. Jonah? Jonah! Come on now, Jonah. Don't play games with Mama now. Jonah? Jonah, what on earth are you doing?
It's time, Mama.
Time for what?
The harvest.